April is National Donate Life Month. Currently, more than 115,000 people are awaiting a life-saving organ donation, with a new name added to the waiting list every 10 minutes. Dr. Bijal Patel, president of Balboa Nephrology, joins us now with why this month is so important. Bijal, good to see you. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me, Jason.
Very important topic. Tell us about it.
You know, our community is affected by kidney disease, and most people don't know that they have kidney disease, about 90% of adults. So it's very important to get early detection. And, you know, in our practice, we have about 5,000 patients that are on the verge of developing kidney failure. And being on dialysis, a life-saving procedure, it does extend life, but it decreases the quality of life, and actually it doesn't extend life like a kidney transplant. So donating organs, whether you're living or actually when you're deceased, is very important to kind of saving our community and the people that live in it.
Well, when going over your correspondence here, 80% of patients on the waiting list are waiting for a kidney specifically.
Yeah, well, we have about 500,000 people in the United States that are waiting, that are on dialysis. About 100,000 of them are on the waiting list. The other 400,000 aren't even on the waiting list because they're either too sick or have become too sick to get a transplant. And so having a transplant earlier is very important before you get too sick, before you can have one.
Are there any, you said most people don't realize they have kidney problems. Are there any telltale signs that you can tell us that we could look for in our own bodies, in our own houses?
You know, if you really don't have any symptoms until it's kind of too late. So if I tell you to come in when you have symptoms of fatigue or trouble sleeping or maybe swelling in the legs, foamy urine, you might be too late. And we can't necessarily prevent the kidney failure at that time. So really having a relationship with your primary care physician and getting regular labs, especially as an adult on a yearly basis, includes a blood and urine test, can really tell whether or not you have signs, and we can then determine if you're low, medium, or high risk for developing kidney failure and do something about it early on. And even if we can't do something about it, or we're delaying the progression of the kidney disease, we at least can educate you and start the process of looking for a kidney donor, which is very important to giving hope to patients and their families before they really get affected by kidney failure.
How does one find out if they do qualify as a potential kidney donor?
Really, the main thing is we don't want to hurt anybody that donates a kidney. So we won't take a kidney from you if you might need it in the future. The biggest thing is motivation. Like, if you want to help somebody, and you are someone that is otherwise healthy, you can most likely be a donor. This thing about match is not that important. The only thing we have to be compatible about is blood type. But we use AI technology in the United States to match pairs that don't match, and we can do swaps with other couples or pairs in the United States, so that if you're willing to donate a kidney while you're living, that you know, we can make that happen.
It seems like the easiest way to become a donor is to go to the DMV.
Well, going to the DMV is not easy.
Right.
You know,
but you can become an organ donor in your life.
98% of adults support organ donation, but only 58% of adults are registered. So you can imagine, in the United States, we are an opt-in country. That means you have to opt in to be an organ donor. So if you have a tragic death, to be an organ donor, you have to kind of put that on your DMV. The other thing you could do, though, is talk to your family members that if I ever die, or even if you don't want to talk about death, just say, I would love to be an organ donor. Could you imagine what it feels like when you help someone, whether it's open a door for them or carry luggage for them, you go out a little bit out of your way to help them, how it makes you feel? Well, an organ donor and their family can feel pretty amazing on a daily basis if they've done something, if been a part of that.
All right, Dr. Bijal Patel, thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me, Jason.
Very important, absolutely.